great wall, my own great wall, Cynthia Rogan.
It had been a while, but a woman never forgets that feeling. This man was flirting with me every morning at the gym in the pool. I was 99.73492% sure. If it walks like a flirt, and it swims like a flirt, and it quacks like a flirt, then it's a flirt. Right before Christmas, he said, I was out shopping yesterday. I wish I'd had your number. Maybe we could have had coffee. I hesitated. And then I thought, what the heck? I've been talking to this guy for months. He seems nice enough. So I gave him my number. He never called. And yet he continues to flirt with me every time I see him. The other day he said, you know, the only thing between us is fear and air. That phrase got stuck in my head. The only thing between us is fear and air. I couldn't stop thinking about it. But not in the context of the guy in the pool. I thought about my life, my relationships, my writing, even my doodle art. And everywhere I looked, fear and air were standing between me and the life I really wanted. What's standing between you and the life you want, fellow Toastmasters? The Great Wall of China averages 26 feet high and 20 feet wide. It stretches 4,160 miles across northern China. It is so huge. There's a myth that claims the Great Wall is the only man-made structure that can be seen from the moon with the naked eye. There's no way I could push my hand through something that massive. But fear and air, no problem. So why am I letting fear and air block my path? Well, we all know we need air. It keeps us alive, but so does fear. Some scientists believe that certain fears are such lifesavers that they've been passed down from generation to generation from the beginning of time. That's what two psychologists were trying to prove in 1960 when they created the visual clip. They covered two tables with checkerboard fabric and left a large gap between them. And they stretched this long piece of plexiglass over the top of the whole thing, including the gap. They put a baby on one table and the baby's caregiver on the other to coax the baby across. Out of 36 babies, 2 babies crawled all the way to the caregiver. The other 34 got to the visual cliff and they stopped. They tried it with kittens. The kittens did the same thing. They wouldn't cross. But a baby duck will waddle all the way down. If a duck starts to fall, they can fly. Maybe our ancestors who were afraid of heights didn't fall. So they passed that fear on to future generations. The ones who were afraid of spiders and snakes survived over those who weren't. Fear might just be one of the reasons humanity has made it this far. But some fears hurt us. How many of you are afraid of heights? Yeah? Okay, how about snakes? Spiders? See, those fears They make sense to me. Those are reasonable fears, fears we might have been born with. But what keeps me from trying to get my novel published? Fear of failure, or asking someone out to coffee, fear of rejection. How about looking for a new job? Fear of uncertainty. Trying something new for the first time? Fear of the unknown. The list goes on and on and on. Fear and air everywhere. These are the fears that hold us back. The fears that keep us from being who we fully are. The fears that keep us from making the most out of our lives. And I, for one, am sick of giving in to them. Especially when the solution seems so simple. Take a deep breath of air and step through the fear. Take a breath, take a step. If fear and air are standing between you and what you want, there's still hope. All you have to do is take a deep breath of that air, step over that fear and into your heart's calling. It's good advice. And I think I'll take it. Maybe I'll even share it with the flirty guy in the pool.